Oral hydration
Repl-
versus IV
Yeah,
hydration. What's the
yeah.
scoop on
So,
that? What's better?
and I also want to throw in there also, you know, along with the dehydration comes hypotension, low blood pressure,
Mhm.
and you can also get changes in other electrolytes. You know, when you say the study of nephrology, we also are, you know, masters of electrolytes, which is why we're probably having this conversation, right? So potassium is also one that gets altered as well, and that would depend on if you've been starving yourself as well. So potassium is a very important element, and you know, I tell people literally all the time, you know, it basically can affect your heart, and it could stop your heart literally. But so, you know, I know that some of the people who do the weight cutting, they may say to you, okay, I'm just going to, you know, rehydrate myself, right? You know, drink all these large amounts of water, or, you know, try to use IV rehydration, right, is the word.
Mhm.
So one thing the body does not like is for the sodium changes or electrolyte changes to happen so quickly, right? So let's say uh, a fighter dehydrates or weight cuts, and he makes weight, and then he starts to rehydrate, drinking large amounts of water, right? So, and you know, we can drink large amounts of water, but you know, you may be so dehydrated that it may not be enough, and you'll still go into that fight with all of the effects of having a low sodium level, with all the things that we've mentioned, right? But let's say you do actually, you know, reach that level. You know, it's hard to gauge because it's such a weak state your body is in. It's hard to gauge exactly how much water fluid that you need, and you could overdo it. And that is something that the brain, as you know, we've been beat. This has been beat in our heads since medical school. You know, when you change your sodium levels that fast, too fast in a short amount of time, which is what they're doing it in, the brain it does not like that. Imagine placing a dry, dehydrated sponge in a bucket of water. This is basically what you're doing. And the water's, I mean, the sponge is gonna, you know, it's gonna flourish, and the brain
Yeah.
does not like that. Yeah, you
Mhm.
can actually get brain swelling. You can get brain swelling. Now I imagine going into a fight having brain swelling already is not something you wanna you wanna have.